All right, guys, my name is Kate with Scott Leroy Marketing. Today, we're going to be going over what can SLM do for you. Now, with this class, we like to go over the services that we offer, not just to get you started with Keller Williams and your onboarding, but also how we can assist you after onboarding, different things that we can kind of help you with throughout your real estate time with KW. I do like to note this class does not usually go the full hour, so hopefully you'll get a little bit of your time back today. We'll try to get through everything and then have some time for questions at the end. But if you have any questions as we're going along, definitely drop those in the chat for me. And I'll try to pay attention to that and also answer those questions as we go. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to go over is our Scott Leroy website. So with that, our Scott Leroy website, you will need a password to access this website. The password for your website is going to be the same as your Market Center number. I'm already logged in, so I have the logout button here. But if you're not logged in, it will say login instead, and it will just allow you to enter that Market Center number in order to access this. Um, Now, the first thing you want to do when you're onboarding with Keller Williams, and kind of the first way that we assist new agents, is with our questionnaires. Now, our questionnaires allow us to help you get started. They allow us to help you set up all of your systems, your technology, all of the good things that come along with your Keller Williams systems and all of that. So, um, every office is different how they go about the questionnaire. Some do it for you. Some will send it to you. Some will redirect you to this page. It's a little different for everybody, but when you get to the questionnaire, they're all going to look the same. So I just want to point out there are a ton of different questionnaires. However, they're all going to kind of redirect you to the exact same website now. So you should get to a website that looks like this, and it will allow you to answer multiple questions. And determine what type of questionnaire you would be completing. Now, there are a lot of different questionnaires, and we're going to kind of take a look at the different types because it kind of explains a little bit more of how to answer those questions. So, the different types of questionnaires are first being a new agent. Now, a new agent would not necessarily be new to real estate. It just means you are new to Keller Williams. You could be a brand new licensed agent as well, but it just means you've never been part of Keller Williams. And that new agent setup would be the best one for you. Now, we also have admin questionnaires. Now, an admin questionnaire would be great for someone who's joining a team. Um, Maybe you're going to do transaction work, maybe you're doing admin, marketing, anything like that where you're not actually a licensed agent on a team, a admin questionnaire would be the best one for you. Now, next is going to be a capper questionnaire. Now, a capper questionnaire just means you've been in real estate for a while. Generally, you're coming from a different real estate brokerage, and you've got quite a few deals under your belt. So you've got quite a bit of production. Generally, capper means we need to kind of really expedite your setup because usually in these cases, you already have deals that are going. And it just means we need to hurry up and get you going so that there's no slowdown with your actual business. Now, an expansion, that would mean you're in more than one KW office. So maybe you are in a state where you are very close to another one and you're licensed in both states. You may be an expansion questionnaire. Maybe the office you're in doesn't hold licenses for both states. You may be in two different KW offices. So that would be an expansion. Hidden agent setup, that would be a great setup if you are, again, an agent that's in production, most likely at another brokerage, and maybe you haven't fully told them that you're transitioning to another brokerage. You have a few deals you're still trying to finish out before you leave, but you want to get all of your technology and systems set up so that when you do join, everything goes smoothly. Hidden would allow us to hide your public profiles and make sure that you have everything set up and ready to go when you do officially transition to the new office. Market Center staff, pretty self-explanatory, but that one's going to be for anyone joining our Market Center leadership team. And I just want to apologize if you do hear any background noise. We work from home. I have a little one. I try to keep her quiet, but every once in a while she pops off a little bit. Um, Next is our returning agent questionnaire. Now, this is going to be a great one for any agent who maybe was with Keller Williams and left for any length of time and you've come back to KW. You could have been gone for 3 weeks, 6 months, 2 years. It doesn't really matter. You would still be returning to Keller Williams. Means kind of you already have some of your systems set up, and we just need to make sure that everything that was set up is reinstated. Team, this would be if you are joining a team. You could be joining as a buyer's agent, a listing agent, whatever. Even an admin, if you didn't do the admin, you could still do a team one. Tech refresh. This is going to be great for our KW agents that have been in the business for a while. And maybe we weren't offering all of the same things now that we were offering. Maybe we're offering more now, which we are. So maybe you just want to audit your systems and make sure everything we're providing brand new agents, you're also taking advantage of. So that's just a great way for us to make sure you're getting full advantage of all of our services. And then a transfer agent. This would be for anyone going from one Keller Williams office to another KW office. Maybe you're moving, and you're going from Florida to California, and you need to transfer to that office. We would be a transfer agent. And real quick, I'm gonna stop share for 1 second because I want to grab something that I didn't pull up before that we're gonna take a look at. Apologize, I didn't get that pulled up. Here we go. Okay. Right. Go ahead and share that screen again. All right. Now, once you've completed your questionnaire, you should get an email that looks very similar to this one that we're looking at. It should say Keller Cloud Setup Complete. It should have your name. It should also have your market center number. This lets you know that we've completed your questionnaire, that your service or your systems are all set up and ready to go. And then from here, you'll see a little short little GIF video. You'll scroll down. It says, Welcome aboard to Keller Williams. Please click here to access all of your new information. It's also going to have your Market Center number again. That Market Center number is going to be for you to be able to access the information on this form. It's going to say, We're excited to have all of your system, your KW technology set up. Can't wait to help you further, all of that good stuff. You should also see a couple of images attached to this email. Now, they may not be in the same order, but you should have two QR codes and an image. Now, the QR codes, one of those is going to be for your KW website. Um, when people scan this, they will be redirected to your Keller Williams website, your branded website, where if they sign up, you would be notified of a new lead. You'd also see their interactions on your website, all of that good stuff. This image is yours to use. You can use it on flyers, um, post it on social media, whatever you want to do. It is yours. It is branded to you. Keep in mind, if you do change your URL for your website, this will no longer work. It is specific to that URL. So if at any point you change that subdomain, you may just need a new one. You'll also have a QR code for your branded KW app. Again, sharing this, people will be redirected to your branded app. You would be notified of their interactions, them logging in, all of that good stuff. Now, this one, you don't have to worry about that URL changing because it generally can't be updated. So take a look at the chat. Um, Sandy, I'm not sure. Are you trying to record the class? If you want to put more information, I can see if I can help. Um, the other image, you guys, is going to be a Just Joined Forces image. It's going to say, I just joined forces with Keller Williams. It's going to have your information down here, phone number, email, website. It may or may not have a photo. This depends on if you submitted a photo on your questionnaire. If you didn't submit a photo and you have one you'd like to use, you can certainly reply to this email and we can get that updated along with your Keller Williams profiles. So just keep that in mind. If we scroll back up and click on that click here button, though, we're going to be redirected to our questionnaire. I'm going to go ahead and type in that number 123. And from here, we're redirected to our setup. I like to cover this little section at the top, your KWU name and the 16-digit code. These are for internal purposes. So these are for us to use as we're going through your setup. So you won't need these, and they actually won't do anything for you, even if you had them. So you can ignore those. You're just going to want to scroll down. You'll see a quick little video. This video goes over a lot of the information we're covering today. If you keep going, here's your tools, your usernames, logins, all of that good stuff. Again, we have our website linked here with the password to access that. And next, you have notes from the onboarding team. Now, I always like to mention this is super important to pay attention to because if for any reason we were running into any hiccups during your setup, we're going to let you know here. If there was something we were unable to set up, something that wasn't working properly, we're going to let you know. And generally, we're going to say, hey, reply with this, or let us know when this is working and we could take a look. Anything like that. But definitely pay attention to these. If everything went smoothly, you may just see an easy reply like this. It says reply with your photo and biography. We'll get those updated for you, um, unless you included those in your questionnaire. Now, moving down, we have our Keller Williams logins on the left-hand side. These are going to be your KW username, your KW password, used for the majority of your Keller Williams systems, including Command, the Command app, KW Connect, Keller Home Loans, My KW, all of that good stuff. Your username won't be case sensitive, but your password will. There are some restrictions with the passwords now. They have to be 12 characters, lowercase, capitals, special characters, all the good things. Um, so if you had any troubles with your passwords, you may need to reset them. Next is our G Suite. Now this is going to be your Keller Williams Google Workspace. It's your KW email, and you can access the Google Drive. All of the things that come with the Google Drive, you can access through this. We'll let you know if you requested forwarding to be set up, if we were able to take care of that. And then there's some extra little information here and links that help out. Now moving down, we have our KW website. Again, this should be branded to you. You should see your name, your photo, your information at the bottom. And again, when people create accounts for this, you're going to be notified. With that being said, you do not have a login yourself on your physical website unless you create one. So you would create one just like any other client, consumer looking at your website, and log in. And you should be notified of your new account as well. Now next is your KW.com agent profile. Now this is going to be the profile that shows up when people go to KW.com and search for an agent. So if they were to come here and search for you, this is what determines that profile link right there. And below that, we have command mail. This is going to be the mail that's used for anything with command. It's generally where all of your replies are sent to, and things like that. You get 5,000 emails per month with the KW command mail. Anything beyond 5,000, you can certainly purchase in the marketplace if you are sending more than that per month. The next is your KW consumer app link. Again, that QR code we talked about. This will redirect you to your branded consumer app. Again, when you're downloading the app, you're not going to have a login for that. You'll create one like a consumer. Next, we have our Keller Home Loans links and Keller Covered. Below that, we have Twilio. Now, Twilio is not generally a service we set up because it does require payment information. It does require you to select a specific subscription level. But Twilio is great for sending text messages in bulk to your database directly through command. So it is a great service to have, and you can subscribe for that in the marketplace. Now moving down, we have DocuSign. Most offices are going to be using DocuSign. We do have a few that still use Dotloop, so you may say that instead. Or in some cases, you may see both. But DocuSign is going to be how you send, receive documents for signatures and to be completed. So all of your contracts and everything are going to exist within that account. Um, so those are going to be your logins. I like to point out if you do ever have a problem resetting your password, there is a security question you'll find on your setup that is required when we create the account. Your number should be specific to you, so you'll want to kind of keep this handy just in case you ever need to refer to that. I'm going to skip over HomeKeeper. I don't believe this is a service we are still setting up because they've made some changes to their accounts. But next, we have some additional logins. Now, my setup here is a little bit older. Instead of Calendly, we're now setting up TidyCal. So you'll see TidyCal instead. We've just found that their payment options and things like that are a little bit better. So we're currently setting that up instead of Calendly. Works the same. It's for scheduling, appointments, things like that. So you can find your logins here. You'll also find a blank digital business card. You'll have a link, a login, all the good things. You can edit this, make changes. It's clickable. It allows people to save this as a contact in their phone with all of your information. Again, just a digital business card that you can share. You should also have a Zoom account created for things like today, jumping on classes. And then a new one that you should see over here is going to be Canva. We are setting up Canva accounts for agents as they onboard now. Um, I probably need to get an updated setup sheet here for class, but you'll also see that. In the event you set up your KW email before we get your setup, we may not be able to set up some of these third parties. And you may see send us your email password so we can get that set up for you. These require instant codes over to the email, so we do need access to those accounts in order to set those up. So just keep that in mind if you see that. Now down below you'll have some helpful resources, lots of links and things that to find additional training and resources. You have some next steps. Next steps are great things that we can help you with. Again, this class is all about how we can assist you, not just at onboarding, but after. So sending us your contacts, if you have contacts in your phone or another database or CRM, and you want to get those into command so that you can start reaching out to those people and hopefully building some business, you can send those files to us. We'll reformat them so they import correctly. Announcing your move to Keller Williams. We have a little tutorial that goes over how to let people know you're a real estate agent. Um, our 30-day challenges, you can access those here. We'll also take a look at those on our Scott Leroy website. Biography tips and tricks, more training, just like you're on today, and some additional resources and phone numbers in the event that you need any of those. I don't see any questions, so we will keep going. I'm going to go ahead and close that out and close this out. We're going to go back to our Scott Leroy website. So from here, we're going to mainly hang out in this agent resources section. So we're going to kind of go down the list and look at some of these things we can help you with. So first being the KW agent websites. So from here, you'll come to the site and you'll find that there are a ton of different videos, trainings, tutorials, all that good stuff to help you really enhance your website. Now, gosh, a while ago now, KW was giving agents the option to upgrade their website to the new website. At this point, everyone in KW has been upgraded to the new website. So you can kind of ignore this top part. This is what to do before agents were launching to the new website. Now you want to pay attention to the second part where it's how to customize it. So how to add testimonials, featured listings, update your photos, create open house sheets, all of that good stuff. So this is really how to enhance it. Later, we're going to go over how we can help you enhance your website. So this is if you want to try to do it yourself, and interested in learning how to do that. Now, live webinars, this is how you can jump on today's class or any other class that we have Monday through Friday. You have your training, and from there we have the training calendar being first. Now, we were kind of on that sheet when you got on if you were here. That's going to be where you can find, again, the link to jump on class, all of our recorded classes, which is going to take you to our YouTube. Um, We also have the option for you to vote on classes. So every other Friday, we like to let you decide what we're teaching about. So you can come here and vote for those classes. You can see on the calendar, they say you choose. And like I said, that's determined on those. You'll find our full monthly training calendar. And I'd like to point out that it has a quick little link where you can add this directly to your Google Calendar. That makes it easy for you to access it through your Gmail, through your calendar, on your phone, whatever you need. It will show all the same information so you can find the description of the class, the link to jump on. Just makes it super easy to get on those classes on the go if you need to. We also have PDFs of our training calendars, what you can click on and view. If you have an office and you like to print and put this up, maybe highlight the classes you want to attend so you don't miss them, you can certainly do that. They're broken down by day, and the date of the class is to the right. We're going to go back. Again, December's down here as well. We have overviews of the class that you can kind of get a better idea of what classes you might be interested in taking. And then we have SLM challenges under the training calendar. Now, these again are great ways to kickstart and really get comfortable with the different systems and technology. So, getting started with SLM, getting started with Command. There's a lot in Command. I know I teach the Command overview class, and it's hard to get through it, just an overview of all of the things in Command in an hour. So, this is a great one to take. We also have some SLM Jumpstart challenges. Again, Jumpstart with SLM. DocuSign. If you're on a team in Command, things are very different for teams, so you can check that out as well. We have Keller Cloud cheat sheets. Again, just tons of resources for you guys to make sure that anything you might need is easily accessible. So you can come here to learn about smart plans, campaigns, all of the stuff. And next we have digital marketing tips. That's just going to have some videos available for you. Um, kind of go over the different ways to market. And then we have Tech 101. Oop, I can't get to it. And Tech 101 is going to be kind of the same thing as this one, just some videos that provide additional resources. Now, under training, we have our recorded training classes. Now, of course, you can go straight to our YouTube and find all of our playlists, all of our past videos. But if you're looking to narrow down what you're looking for, you may want to come here and you can easily click on what you're looking for if you're looking for command overview, and it will take you directly to what you're looking for. So you'll come here and find command overview. Now this one is 6 months old. Looks like we may need to update our playlist a little bit, but that's the reason I recommend that videos tab. It's going to show you those recent videos, and command overview is usually every other Monday. So 6 days ago, find it super easy. And of course, again, I recommend checking out the most recent video because command is always changing. I'm going to go back a couple arrows here. But this breaks them all down, allows you to find what you're looking for, hopefully a little bit easier. Next is agent support. Now, this one we're going to be on for a little bit. Agent support is really the main place you're going to go to find additional services we offer after onboarding. Now, if there's something you don't see on here, something you're interested if we help with, you can always email us, even if you don't see it on here. If it's something we can help with, we're definitely going to let you know, or we're going to help guide you through whatever you're trying to do. So just keep these in mind as services, but always reach out to us if you have a question. So at the very top, you have top rated services that we offer. The first one is creating a new bio. Now, if we were to open that, it's going to give us a form that we can complete and we can help update your bio. Now, I love pointing this out because a lot of agents aren't really sure what to put in their bio. If you don't know or don't have one, we can help you write one. So you can click, please write one for me. And when you do that, it gives you, hey, give us some things you'd like to highlight in your bio. So what are some important things to you or about you that we can include in that bio just to make it more personal for you? And then you can review it and we'll put it on your web or your platform. So it'll go in all of your various profiles. Usually 1 to 2 business days, we'll have that back to you. And next we have importing your databases. So again, getting your contacts into command so that you can start communicating with them, reaching out to them, and building some business through people that you know. Next is updating database contact information. And then below that, we have marketing support. Um, I have a question about how to log into the SLM KW resources. If you're logging in on our website, you're going to use your Market Center number to log in. Marketing support. So a monthly newsletter. I'm going to open this in a new tab so I don't have to go back each time. But we now have a monthly newsletter. You have to sign up for it every month. It's not ongoing, but every month we have a new one specific to that month. So things that are going on, um, they're specific to the holiday, the season, things like that. You can come in here, fill this form out. What's great about this specific smart plan is we can go ahead and set your contacts up so it'll automatically email them for you. You don't have to do anything. Or you have the option to have us send it to specific people based on their tags. You could also, again, all contacts, or if you don't want us to send it, you want to be responsible for that. So you can send it to who you'd like. You can say, I will send it myself. And then we'll just add the smart plan to your or to your command so you can go in, view it, and send it out. Um, Free marketing templates. We're going to come back to this one at the end. This is brand new and one of my favorite things to cover. So we're going to come back. If you need help with API Nation, importing top producer, smart plan setup, smart plan cleanup, the smart plan setup, with this one, we don't usually put your contacts on the smart plan, but you have the ability to get all of these smart plans added to your command so that you can start using them. So you can choose which ones you want. You can say, I want all 10 of these. These are the Keller Williams provided smart plans. Um, but we can go ahead and get those added to your smart plan library so you can start utilizing those. Moving down, getting started. These are kind of the early things. So command setup. Most of these would have been done in your original setup. However, if you need updates or things aren't working, you can always come here. So command setup, DocuSign. If you need help exporting or importing contacts, tech optimization, if you've gotten new headshots, there are various profiles. It's unfortunately not just one profile. They don't all communicate. So if you need help updating that in all the places, we can help with that. If you need a QR code created, let's say you have an open house coming up, you have a specific landing page or open house sign-in sheet for that house, you can have a QR code created to put on your flyer. Um, Again, biography, MailChimp, Dotloop. And then we have rebranding. So if you were on a team and you're leaving to be a solo agent, if you need help updating Market Center information, let's say you joined a team or switched teams, we can help with updating that. Social media, your KW email, updating your website address or phone numbers, office addresses, all of the basics. We can help with updating all of those. Again, same as your photo, they're in various places and sometimes not always super easy to find. So we're happy to go in and update all of the places for you. Um, KW calendar, if you want the KW office calendar added to your Gmail, that one would be a great one. If you need a new KW email alias or forwarding, all of that can be accessed here. All of these little buttons are going to take you to a form similar to the ones we've looked at where you fill it out and we'll get started on that request. Now, this next one is website support. So we kind of briefly touched on how you can edit your website, but we also provide services to help you with updating your website. Um, so you can click website enhancement. We can add all of the available pages that we can add to your website for you. So you can click that one. Um, I think it says, nope. So it just says all available. But some of those pages are included here. So like what's my home worth? Um, let's see, mortgage calculator, school search. Those are just a few that we're going to go ahead and add to your site when you're doing this. So anything you might need help with, if you have testimonials from a different platform and you want to get those added, if you need to download my app, If you have a custom domain that you've purchased through GoDaddy or something like that, we can forward that to your KW website for you. Again, what's my home worth? If you need some help with setting up featured listings on your website or Google Analytics setup, um, blogs, there's a couple of them. Keller Mortgage, listing landing pages. Again, we said school search and mortgage calculator. Those are great. Um, if you have an open house coming up and you want a specific sign-in sheet that they can use, it would be through your website. So what's great is that you don't have to come back and type those contacts into your database. They're automatically going to funnel into that because they filled it out on your website. Um, preferred vendors, all of that good stuff. If you're in an office that does, or in a state that has the NEO construction, we can also help with setting that up. Now, down below is those business basics kind of things. So those third-party platforms. Let's say that you joined when we weren't setting those up and you want one of them. You can come here and fill out one of these forms for the specific one that you want. Or most of these should give you the option to set up all of them. So as you can see, what accounts are you looking to set up? TidyCal, Zoom, Canva. Um, the only one that's not included is a digital business card in that one. It would need to be filled out separately. And the reason for that being is that it requires different information. It's not just your email and set it up. If you're in a state that has specific compliance that has to be on your website or a different marketing, we can help with setting those up so you can come request them here. And if you're in leadership, there are some additional resources for you as well right here. Now, moving back to our agent resources tab, there is leadership support. We're not going to jump into these because I'm sure there's not too many of you that are leadership, but these are going to go over the different ways we can, of course, assist leadership beyond what we do already. So if they need additional support. Now, the last option here is going to be templates. So we have free templates and Agent Concierge. Now, this Agent Concierge one is going to be the same as the one that we skipped earlier, which is free marketing templates. So we're going to take a look at free templates and then come back to that Agent Concierge. Now, our free templates, these are going to be templates we've already created, and you can kind of just plug and play and use them as your own. So you'll see agent templates on the right-hand side. We have listing for social posts, listing flyers, postcards. We also have email signatures. Now, what's really great about these is you can click those and it's going to show you we have a ton of different options. So do you need a coming soon? Just listed? Are you trying to create an open house? Etc. So you can come find the one that fits what you're looking to create. We'll do open house. You'll see we're brought into a Canva template. And we can kind of flip through this and look at the various designs. But if we say use, it's going to redirect us to Canva. And when it does that, we're going to have all of those templates that we were looking through so that we can start editing these and start using it as our own. So super easy. You, of course, have templates in Command as well that you can use. But these are here just in case you want something a little different. Um, Now, same for email signatures. I like to point this one out. Email signatures, again, it's got a ton of different signatures. So same thing as you're clicking through those, when you hit that use design, it's going to redirect you to Canva where you can find all of those. That way you can find the one that you liked, start customizing it. You, of course, can then take that signature, put it in your email, and start using it. We do recommend for anything marketing wise, make sure you know your compliance, what you can't do with logos, colors, things like that. Your market center is going to be the best to direct you on that. So just keep that in mind. Now, our last thing we're going to take a look at on the SLM website is going to be that agent concierge. Now, again, you can find that on the agent support under those free templates. You can find it here. You can also find it under real estate marketing and the agent concierge. Now, again, this is a new service that we've just started doing, so it's kind of one of my favorites because this is where we create the marketing for you. You come in, fill out the form, and we will design the graphics, the posts, the flyers for you. So you come here. You're going to say choose your design, provide the listing. We'll take care of the details. If you just hit the start button, whoops, there it goes. It's going to ask you, is this your first time requesting marketing? You can say yes or no, I've already submitted a request. I'm going to do yes first time. It's going to ask me to put in my Market Center number. So I'm going to put that 123. We're going to do next. I'm going to say that this is for myself. Now you can of course create this for someone else. Let's say you have the listing, but someone's doing an open house for you, and you offered to create the open house flyer. You could, of course, do creating for someone else. I'm gonna do myself. Whoops. We're gonna type Scott. We're gonna do next. Now it's gonna ask you, do you want to see the most popular designs or do you want to see all available? I'm gonna go with all. What type of design are you looking for? Do you need a social post, a flyer, a postcard, or all of the above? I'm going to go with all. And then from there, we're going to see social posts. So this is where we get to kind of look through those different designs, find the one that we like, and then we will go customize it. So I'm going to pick this one at the bottom. Now we're going to see the flyers. So then we would do the same thing, pick the one that we like. I'm going to go with this one here. You can pick more than one. And then we have all postcards. So we can come through, look through these, find the one that we liked. We'll go with this one. Then we include our property address. I wish I could make that stop popping up. I don't even know why it is. Um, cannot type. Let's get Scott's zip code from the website. We'll do next. Then we get to choose our listing status. So is this, again, open house, just listed? You get to decide. And then we do next, the date and the time. Now, this is going to change based on the option that you pick, what your next question is. So we can kind of look at those really quick. It's going to give us a few different options there. I'm going to go ahead and leave it as open house. We can put the date and the time. Let's do Sunday, November. What is this weekend? Nope, it's December. Gosh, where did time go? Business address, phone number. You can include that. And then do you have a headshot you want to include? You can go ahead and add that. If you have a logo you would like to use, and then you can review and submit. So it's going to allow you to show all of the information, the flyers that you picked, everything like that. You can still edit any of these if you put something wrong and it needs to be edited. But then you can go ahead and submit that. We'll get started on it. Again, generally 1 to 2 business days for these. We do our best to get those out first day, but it just kind of depends how busy we are with these coming in. But 1 to 2 business days is generally our turnaround time. You'll get that email that it's been submitted, and you'll also get an email when it's completed. And again, that's that agent concierge button. Looks like we have. No, this service does not have a charge. Nothing we've covered today is going to have a fee to it. So all of this is included with your Market Center services that you're offered. Um, are you looking to download the templates or are you looking to download the the resource page like this? Because this doesn't have a download option. You would just click through these and fill out the form. The templates? So the free templates through Canva, when you're creating those, if this is what you're looking for, and I'm sorry if it's not, if you're looking for these, you would just create your design and then you would download it just like any other design in Canva. You would do download. Do you want it as a PNG or a PDF? These are flyers, so we probably want them as a PDF. You can select the page that you want. So let's say we edited the first page. Do that. Whoops, I didn't click it. Download, and then this will download that flyer. I didn't edit a flyer, but these can be edited. And then the other templates we edit for you. So these other ones that we looked at before, let me go back and see if it will save my. So these marketing where we went through this, we create these for you. So you would get an email with those once they've been created. You don't actually edit them in here, but these can be edited. Um, Susanna, we do provide hard copies of these. Once we've created them for you, we email you the final copy with your address, your photos, your information, all of that. We would email you once is done. Really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and stop record. We've gone through most of the things I want to cover with you guys today. So we're going to continue answering any questions you guys have. So stay on. If you don't have any questions, definitely feel free to jump off. If something does come up after you leave, though, you can always email our email at support@scottleroymarketing.com, and we can help with whatever you've got going on. Um, I'm going to go ahead and stop record and we'll continue going through any questions you guys have.